Come on and give that wheel a spin. Someone but 5 wins. Spin it so the pain can now begin. And if you're pissed at people vote, don't whine 'cause you'll be just fine. Don't watch your co-host glow. So come on, spin it round and round. The frown turns upside down. The creep off is one fucked up show. Go to church or pass the spin, or send money to the hitman. Clubfoot, panache, Vinny is still fat. Let's see the consequence.
You're listening to the Karl Network.
Attention parents, what you're about to see is not suitable for kids. Shoot, it's not even suitable for some grown-ups. You might want to walk away now if you ain't into these type of things.
If you're a kid, don't get on here, okay? See, that's how you do a disclaimer, okay? You tell the kids to get out the fuck off the damn page.
I'm going to give the people what they want. Sensation, horror, shock.
I'm going to deliver the goods because I'm alive and I'm not backing down.
Cuckoo, cuckoo.
That ain't funny.
Hola, creepos. Welcome to another episode of your favorite true crime podcast, the show about creeps by creeps for you creeps. I'm your host. My name is Vinny, and joining me in studio, as always, it's hot Karl.
What is happening, Vinny Paulino? Great to see you, my friend. Happy Monday to you. You know, I have 8 windows in my house replaced already today.
How'd that happen?
These guys worked very quickly. They came over this morning and gutted out my entire upstairs and all new windows.
That's incredible.
I know. I was very impressed. I thought they'd be working on it all day.
Dude, can I get their number?
Yes.
Awesome.
I'll take the referral.
Okay. I might. I actually need a window in my attic.
There you go.
This is a great way to start the show. You want to get out? You want to plug them too? Are they giving you a discount if you plug them on the air? Is that why you did this?
It's great to be here, Vinny. What a happy, glorious Monday it is. Of course, it is game point, and we need to find out who won the last round because they are going to win this entire round.
Karl, that's big news. But what's even bigger news, joining us for the day today, hanging out with us. Let's bring him in studio before we give our consequences, or before we find out the winner. It's Bryan Johnson, everybody, from Tell 'em Steve Dave. Hey, Brian.
Hey, everybody. I have a great window story I want to regale you with.
Oh, please. This is exciting.
do you have any handyman services you'd like to plug on the show today, Brian?
My friend does my lawn. That's about it. And he's a little far from you guys. So, yeah.
Any toilet guys out that way?
Actually,
What's
I have
that?
a toilet we could talk about today in just a little bit.
Okay, well, that's true. Yes.
Toilet problems?
There is a toilet story coming up in the Scum Parade.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
There certainly is. Now, where we left things off last week was Creepiest Priest. You and I were tied 4-4. Right, Karl?
That's correct.
And here today to give us the results of last week's tie-breaking game point episode. Here's Dan.
You doing okay today, Vinny?
No.
I don't think your brain is functioning.
You know what? It's because I'm not stoned at all.
Don't blame that.
It is.
No, because you were very good on WATP on Saturday.
Danny,
I think that's true.
reading results so dandy. Please won't you post that fanny all over the Patreon. Danny, that body's so uncanny. Boy smooth like lemon shandy. Oh yeah, she's my creep girl.
Whole lot of creepos.
What is happening, Danny? Looking great today.
Well, thank you. You look great too, Karl.
I do.
Danny,
Thanks for
you
noticing.
do look great today. It's great to have you here. Do you have good news for me, or do you have good news for Karl?
I have awesome news for everyone because this is the champion of this round. Round 31.
31 rounds of this shit, Karl.
It's ridiculous. How many times I spun the wheel? 29?
21.
All right, come on. I need this one, guys. I need this one.
Alex is keeping good records at 21-10.
No shit. I can't remember the last time you spun that wheel.
I do. It's when I had to watch Tom Meyer's bullshit.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that. Like, here's the deal, man. I think you have been desensitized to the consequences.
Oh, is that what's going on?
Yeah, you've gotten beat up so much. You're just like, whatever, bring it on. Cow bikini.
I still know why I signed up to do the show with you. I wonder every time we have one of these days, I have to spin the wheel and I go, wait, why did I say yes to this? I have better things to do.
No, you don't.
Oh, that's good.
No, you don't.
That's a good point.
So, Danny, do you want to not keep everybody waiting? Let's find out who got the point.
It was crazy close.
Yeah.
There was only 5 votes difference between you guys. With 50.91% of the vote, Vinny is the winner this week.
Gotta give it up to the creepos. So someone please call Paulino. Somebody call Paulino. Everybody knows it's his show, cause Carl's creep fucking blows. So someone please call Paulino.
All right, so you won by 5 votes. How many friends and family members who never watched the show did you message and have vote?
You know, those were the days when the show was new and we didn't have a great fan base.
How
People
many?
were like, so none.
How
I didn't
many?
ask anybody to vote for me.
How many votes from Alabama, Alex? I want you to look this up.
Oh, if you think they're voting
I want
for
to
me in Alabama,
are voting for
that's why I
Vinny.
stopped telling them, because they were voting for you.
All right, that makes sense.
Fuck him.
That makes sense.
Now,
That sucks.
the wheel's behind me, Karl, so you know what that means.
Means I got to spin the wheel, and there are the consequences.
Do you want to go over these with everybody? Just give them a little a taste of what we're looking at.
All right, yeah. So at the end of the show, I will spin the wheel, and the options are winner's choice, which means that you get to pick my consequence.
Right.
Patreon and Super Chat money, which means I don't make any money until I win again, which could be never. Harrison Young's living room baseball. You want to explain this one to me?
Well, you know, Harrison Young explained the game of living room baseball.
He did.
And he has the skins team, which you would be playing for.
Okay.
And you would just have to follow the rules, whatever they are from Harrison. And you'd have to keep track of it and let us know how you're doing. Maybe make a couple videos playing for everybody to enjoy.
That's terrible. We just got an update on Podcast Hitman.
We did.
Who's in a better situation now, but still needs our money. $100 a Podcast Hitman, who's in a correctional facility, but he's not in like a prison or a jail anymore.
He's in like a holding area. I hope he accidentally gets deported and this whole thing just ends up.
Yeah, he's in with a
over.
lot of people who were detained by ICE, but he gets to go outside now, which is really nice for him. A Detroit dinner with a listener will be in Detroit on September 12th. Stuttering John set at open mic. That's fun.
Yep. I actually have the open mic for you. It's Wednesday nights. It runs late.
Right.
It starts late. So you could get there a little late in the evening, do your thing. And there's a lot of people that come to it. So they'll really enjoy your set.
Oh, good. One day with Clearwater Chad.
Yeah, you get
That's a new one.
You get to spend the day with Clearwater and do whatever you want.
Does he know that? Is he
Yeah.
agreeing to this?
Oh, yeah. I'm sure he'll be fine with it.
And then the excellent Pass the Spin, my only hope in the world.
It ain't Obi-Wan Kenobi, son. Now, Karl, don't forget the end of the game today. You were going to spin the wheel. Bryan, don't let me forget, because he's almost gotten away with it sometimes because I'm an idiot.
Yeah, I got to say, I'm really hoping for that baseball game with Harrison Young.
Me too.
That's what I'm hoping for.
That's the one that's going to drive him the craziest, because it's one that he can't just do once.
Yeah.
It's one that he has to stay up on.
I got to clear out a room for that too. That's a whole thing.
Yeah, you need to empty an entire room of your
The whole
Baseball
thing man.
goes right through your window.
Yeah, my new Windows. Fuck. See, that's why I brought up the Windows thing before, Brian, so we can have a callback.
part of
That's strategic, man.
You also
I think
have
I'm
You're always
boring,
thinking. Always thinking.
you also have to smell like shit.
Oh God, yeah. I'm not shave my face or only shave half my face for a few days.
Perfect.
Oh,
The Harrison
Harrison.
Young experience.
Oh, Harrison.
Danny, speaking of consequences, Karl had to wear the cow bikini. What's going on with you?
I'm too chunky to wear it. I'm just
All
joking.
right.
I can wear it. I just need to take the time. That's all.
Nobody thinks you're chunky, Danny. Stop it.
I'm a little chunky since the pregnancy, you know.
You look. We all love you.
You're chunky in all the right places, Danny. That's what I'm
right.
saying.
Oh,
There's nothing worse as a fatso than hearing somebody thin being like, "Oh, I'm chunky." It's like, you don't know chunky, girl.
It's like you would be naked right now.
Yeah.
I know. My God. All right, Danny Desolation at Danny Desolation on Instagram. We love you. We'll see you next week. Thank you for the good news, Danny. See you
Bye.
soon.
Get her out of here. Get her out of here. We had a lot more votes than usual, too. Tells me there's a lot of cheating going on.
There were. And do you want me to read the email directly from Alex about the cheating?
No.
I didn't think you did.
No, because I think Alex is also cheating. I think everyone's against me here. Brian, am I crazy?
Yes.
I mean, a 1% loss, that's
0.9%. That's seems a little fishy, doesn't it?
a little bit. That's a little close.
Haven't I already advocated points to you over stuff? Don't I always?
Well, the good news is it is a holiday today. We are celebrating Super Chat Monday. We encourage all of you to get on here and Super Chat. That's how you celebrate Super Chat Monday.
Yeah, thanks to Rocco B for kicking us off with $2. A lot to my fellow rice and bean bitches.
Nice.
Call back to WATP from Sunday. You should go back and check that out.
Yeah, fun episode.
Now, because today is a start of a new round, that makes it a wild card round.
Okay.
So we can pick creeps from anywhere we want to. Those are the rules. And you folks get to vote at thecreepoff.com for who you thought brought the better creep. Brian is here to be an objective judge.
Mostly because I forgot to bring a creep. Neglected too.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. Trust me. Especially with my cop cam and my creep today, I was not feeling great about life this morning. It's a weird way to start a Monday morning to read about the most horrendous things possible.
That's one way to look at it, but you could think, at least I'm not them, and start your week off right.
Yeah,
that's the way I hope people
that's
listen
the
to
way
the
you
show.
look at it. All right,
that's the way I hope people listen to the show. It's like, thank God I'm not them.
I think that's how most people do it. But man, when you're really digging into a subject,
that's a good point. So, Karl, do you want to ring the bell?
Yeah, let's get started, buddy.
Now, today I'm going to talk about a real creep. Brian, do you want to remind everybody the definition of a creep that we settled on? We've discussed this in the past.
The creep is anybody you want it to be, evidently.
Sure, but we always talked about, is this the person you want to sit next to on a bus? Is this someone you would ever want?
That's the definition.
Well, we talk about that, for some of these people. And my guy is definitely one of those people you wouldn't want within 100 feet of you, because some criminals hide in shadows. My creep today, Luke Irving Crisco, hid somewhere much shadier. Here's a picture of him. He has a very Aaron Imholt vibe. He's very smug.
It was his 11th anniversary this past weekend.
Yeah, he very much thinks he's smarter than everybody else in the world. He's definitely arrogant. At one point, my boy Luke here was living in a hostel and running porn websites while advertising himself as a male escort under the name of Sky Orion or the Bunny Man. When asked about the unusual career path, Crisco claimed, "I'm not offering my services for money. I do it because I love it." Now, okay, male gigolo, Vinny. That's nothing. Well, that's not what he's famous for, guys. What he's famous for is an incident that happened in June 2011 at the Hanman Yoga Festival in Boulder, Colorado. You see, there was a woman who was in one of the porta potties.
Mm-hmm.
And as she was sitting there doing her business, dropping a deuce, she starts feeling movement. Like the porta potty starts moving, and she's thinking somebody's fucking with it from the outside.
Mm-hmm.
And she realizes that the village gas is coming from under the sink in the tank area of the porta john. So she jumps up, and what do you know? Look at that face looking up at her.
I would never want to be on that portion of a porta john, but a yoga festival, I feel like that would be the cleanest shit if you have to get shit on, right? These people are probably all eating very nutritional food.
Dude, they're the gassiest vegan dumps in the world. Lots of beans with those people.
Oh, yeah, that's a problem.
It's fucking has to be gross. But she notices this and she looks down, and there's his smiling fucking face winking at her when she looks down into the bowl.
Like it in the sewer?
Inside the tank.
No,
yes.
I know. I'm just saying, like looking down at that ghoul.
Like Pennywise the clown.
Yeah.
Just looking up at you.
And Vinny, can I ask very quickly, what's with the hairline? Speaking of Imholt. Yeah, like it goes straight across a little.
It's like his hair has a mustache.
Yeah, it's weird, man. I've never seen a hairline like that.
This is him the day that they arrested him.
Oh, he looks a little wet.
Yeah. It looks like they hosed him down.
Hair here.
So this story gets better. This woman freaks out, opens up the thing, and starts screaming for security. Security shows up, and they stand there, and they're like, "What's going on?" And he tries to bury himself under the shit so they don't see him, right? And they're like, And she's like, there's a man in there. There's a man in there. And they're all waiting. And security's calling more security.
She's got a turd hanging off their back end while she's yelling.
Broad hasn't wiped, ruined those yoga pants. And eventually, roughly 10 minutes or so, this guy, like that girl in the ring, starts emerging from the fucking toilet, pulling himself out, covered in shit, blue shit, all that stuff. And he's bleeding. He has open cuts all over his body. And he's been rolling around in the sewage.
We should get Dr. Steve on to see if that's a healthy thing to do.
It's not.
Oh, okay. We don't need him then? Okay.
So, fun fact. This motherfucker crawled out and took off running full speed.
Okay.
None of this.
Trailing toilet paper.
Correct. He had toilet paper stuck to his foot, and he's just running. And he's wearing clothes, smelly clothes, but he's running through this festival, this yoga festival, covered in shit. And none of the security guards, as Karl pointed out, wanted to touch him.
Nope.
So they did the forensic stuff. They saw the guy. They looked at cameras. They figured out his car. About 3 days later, they arrested him in Vail, Colorado. Now, in a jailhouse interview, Karl, Crisco explained, I was doing a little bit of yoga, and I'm just seeing all these goddesses. You know, it seems crazy, but I felt like I was being blessed by their energy. Crisco then admitted to watching multiple women before being caught. He even described hopping from an unused toilet to a busier one that morning.
No one's going to the one. Yeah, I'm out of here.
Exactly. He was in one, and he's all snuggled in, and he's like, fuck.
Losing his erection.
Jesus Christ. So he claimed this was all part of his personal goddess worship, Karl. This is his religion.
Okay.
He described the act of hiding in waste tanks as spiritually enlightening. And then he went on to explain, there's bacteria in there, sure, but to me, it's just normal. We all have bodily fluids, he said. It seems terrible, but didn't really actually smell that bad. I still would have done it, even if it smelled a little weird, because where there is muck, there is gold.
I'm getting that on a shirt.
Those are quotes. When questioned, he confessed to a bizarre and disturbing pattern of voyeurism. He'd been sneaking into women's restrooms, Karl, all over town, often drilling holes in floors or walls, and obviously in this particular case, hiding in the waste tank of the porta potty. But he called it all an act of worship for his goddess religion.
So I guess the reason why he's a creep is because he's not ashamed of himself. Is that what you're saying here? Because that's really the problem. You get caught in a porta john, and when you get caught, you're supposed to be like, "Oh, dude, I'm a weirdo. I got a problem. I wish I didn't do that."
If that was all of it, maybe that's what it would be. But police tied Crisco to a string of voyeurism incidents at locations including a Target store, the DMV, Naropa University, and the University of Colorado.
Who's shitting at the DMV? What are you doing?
Dude.
That's kind of on you. You went to the DMV and take care of your business.
But what he would do, Karl, is he would find ways to get inside the walls of these places.
Jesus Christ.
He was hiding in like ceiling pit. Like he was legitimately like burrowing into places. He's a skinny little fuck. And he's drilling peepholes all over fucking town just to watch women shit so he could get their blessings.
Aren't you glad? I like when women wear a nice white shirt with no bra. That's my kink. That's my thing.
I love that.
It's so much easier.
Yeah, because you used to be walking in downtown Chicago and just see that.
Yeah.
You don't have to sneak into a bathroom. You don't have to be a weirdo and a creep.
You just hope to get lucky. Yeah. You just have to hope to get lucky. Yeah. You don't have to drill holes. You don't have to slide into walls. You don't have to do any of this shit.
I was thinking about that with some of the stories we have in the Scum Parade too. I'm like, God damn, we're so lucky we don't have these fucking bizarre kinks. It's got to be such a curse.
You know, Brian, to your point, some people like to make their own magic. And that's what this guy was about.
True. That's true. You have to hope to get lucky.
Yeah.
This guy's not crossing his fingers. He's getting his drill bits.
He's making it happen. Yeah.
He's going to Home Depot. To the bathrooms first. So he ends up accepting a plea deal, Karl. I want to play you a clip from his lawyer.
Luke is very mentally ill. Okay, I think nobody disagrees with that fact. The prosecutors understand that he's mentally ill. The judge understands that he's mentally ill. The state hospital understands that he's mentally ill. The question is just, where's the best place to put him? And so the judge fashioned a sentence that she thought was appropriate.
Okay. Karl, would you like to guess what the sentence was?
By the way, is that Aaron Imholt's attorney? Is that because I think he said the same thing?
He's just as good.
Before he quit. What was the sentence? I'm sorry.
You want to guess what the sentence was?
I'm going to guess 3 months probation.
Nope. 3 years in prison.
Oh, wow.
Literally the charges, by the way. I want to make sure we have those. Breaking and entering, unlawful sexual advances, I guess. Like, it's technically a sexual assault if he's jerking off while doing it.
Yeah.
And he admitted that that's why he was doing it. So a bunch of sexual assaults. He got 3 years in prison with 2 years of time served because it took 2 years to sort it out. So this reporter asked a good question, because this guy at this point, as he's getting sentenced, is only going to spend a few more months in prison.
Right.
Well, I think probation is the best place for him, because they're going to be giving him treatment. They'll be giving him the sex offender treatment that he needs and stuff like that. And they'll be monitoring him more closely. He won't get any of that in the Department of Corrections. They'll just put him in the DOC and warehouse him. So that's no place for him.
Really? That's no place for him. They shouldn't just throw this guy into a goddamn room and leave him there. That's no place for him.
Karl. He's mentally ill.
Well, let's talk about how he did after he got out in 2014.
All right.
He was rearrested not too long after for violating probation, specifically for skipping out on sex offender treatment and not registering. While in custody, he filed a bizarre lawsuit against the Boulder County Sheriff, Karl, claiming mistreatment because the inmates and guards made fun of him. He filed his own lawsuit representing himself in court.
You know, being a prison guard seems like a really shitty job. I would never want it. But every now and again, you get a guy like this in there, you can just bust his balls all day. That's fun.
Every now and again, you get a really shitty prisoner.
Yeah.
And you can say whatever you want. So he sued for $100,000 or the equivalent in gold coinage, because he's a sovereign citizen too, everybody.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The lawsuit surprisingly dismissed.
Yeah.
Didn't get far. Now, he stayed out of trouble mostly after that. He had to register, but he skipped the state. They lost track of him. And in 2021, in April, he surfaces in Bartsville, Oklahoma. Okay. Officers respond to a call about a suspicious man in a field. They found Crisco carrying a duffel bag and acting erratically. That's when he pulled out a loaded semi-automatic handgun, points it at his own face, and starts threatening to shoot himself and the cops.
Wow, you're gonna have to do that in a specific order.
Yeah,
or else it's not gonna work. I'll kill myself, and you're next.
I'll kill y'all.
You'll see. A tense 1.5-mile-foot pursuit followed through the woods. Crisco ran through fields, woods, still armed, ignoring commands, firing his gun into the air like a maniac.
That's fun.
Eventually, officers disarmed him and took him into custody, where they found his identity and discovered that he failed to register as a sex offender in Oklahoma, which is a felony. Things continued to spiral. In January 2022, while in jail waiting for this trial, he allegedly attempted to stab one of the officers with a pencil, prompting another mental health evaluation. In March 2022, he was declared competent to stand trial, and he was sentenced to 10 years in prison for that little stunt in Oklahoma, and that's where he is sitting now.
All right.
Now, my final thoughts on this guy.
Jerry Springer.
He's sexual deviance. He's a public threat. He's violent. He is all of the things that are wrong in one package that hasn't gone completely, he hasn't murdered a ton of people. He hasn't done a lot of stuff, but this guy is the definition of a creep. So I highly recommend that when you go to vote this week, you vote for your pal, Vinny. Give me another point. Let's start this round off right.
Sounds like he's just a crazy person.
It does. It sounds just like he's a wacko, and he should probably be in a mental hospital, not prison.
Yeah.
Really.
Probably doesn't need people like piling on podcasts. Probably not helping at all.
Firing guns at cops.
Yeah.
Trying to stab people with pencils.
He's got some mental problems.
Hiding inside of bathrooms, jerking off. That's not a creep, everybody. I don't know who is.
Hey, before I go with my creep, let's celebrate Super Chat Monday.
Good point. Dewar Christian. $2 cops followed their nose. It always knows.
That's how they found him 3 days later.
That's right. MG8, he's a member for 3 months. Carla, what happened last with you and Jenny?
Carla? Why did you read that, Carla?
Carl, what happened last yet with you and Jenny's exit from the Simcast? So awkward.
Yeah, so last night, Jen and I were on Simcast with Chrissy Mayer,
Yeah.
talking about Chrissy Mayer's Content Hotel, September 5th, WTPlive.com for tickets.
Are you going to that, Brian?
WTP Live.
I was considering it. Yeah, it's right around when the kids start school, so I'm not sure, but I might
right.
be able to make it up there.
It'd be great if you can make it.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're
Chrissy
pretty close.
invited me to buy a ticket to go, so I don't think I'm.
Oh,
gonna
you
do
should. It's gonna be a good show. But yeah, so what was weird, Jen gets up and she's gonna come right back, and then I start yelling something about South Park, and all of a sudden all my audio cut out and I couldn't hear them and they couldn't hear me, and so I just was like, I don't know what's wrong. I just bailed.
Baby Seal Uggs, thanks for the $2. Did y'all do the Stuttering John segment yet?
Fuck Vince the lawyer.
Turd Ferguson, consequence, spa day at bathhouse.
That's
Oh,
good. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
By the way, speaking of Stuttering John segment, we are doing Point Dabble Point today on my channel today at 4. And someone sent me in a really interesting segment when Evil Dave was on the Howard Stern show. Remember Evil David Letterman?
Yeah.
He was on there and something's revealed about John that makes him even a bigger piece of shit than you can imagine.
How is that possible?
I know. Well,
I know,
I
like after all this time, how is that
I know.
possible?
On Point Dabble Point. Today.
Did he try to invite Evil Dave Letterman's underage daughter over to his mother's house for sex?
Way worse than that.
Okay. Captain Blackbread, thanks for the $5. Imagine taking a shit and halfway through the toilet starts hyperventilating. Red flag, in my opinion. Agreed.
Yeah, like I wonder if like when he's down there, is he hoping for a certain consistency or texture? You know?
Yeah.
Like
You're like, I don't want it to be too chunky and heavy, but
It's called a fantasy. Of course he did.
Like he wants to be showered in it, not like bounce off him.
right. Yeah.
He wants like a nice soft serve.
Jesus
He wants it to coil on his face. Oh, was that over the line for you,
Vinny,
Karl?
Vinny, can you show the photo of Tiffany Schultz on the bottom there? It's not the video.
Yeah, I gotcha. Sorry.
That's why I kept talking, because I could tell you were doing it wrong. I want to introduce you to Tiffany Schultz, 20 years old, English major, going to college, wants to be an English teacher someday. And while she's going to college, she's one of these girls who is an exotic dancer for a little money on the side.
So you're telling me she was an exotic dancer who actually was going to college?
This girl right here had high hopes for her future, and she was a stripper. And boy, is she hot. And I bet you're thinking
Glamour Shots was still in business.
I'm sure you're thinking, I sure hope nothing bad happens to her. Well, let's find out what happened on January 12th, 1990, as my buddy at Disturbin, a phenomenal YouTube channel, tells us about it.
So clip 1.
Yes.
He stood beneath the shower. The attacker moved silently to the kitchen, carefully selecting a large and sharp knife from the drawer. Armed and without hesitation, he approached the bathroom, driven by dark impulses beyond comprehension. As Tiffany exited the shower in a room full of steam, she never had a chance. In a frenzy of violence, the attacker stabbed her repeatedly, 47 times to be exact. Each thrust delivered with a calculated precision that revealed a horrifying obsession with the heart. The blade punctured her chest repeatedly, piercing vital organs, leaving no doubt about the attacker's intent.
So here's my question.
I don't know about you, but I get tired after like 32 stabbings. I'm like, I got to switch hands.
You said she was in the shower. She wasn't on the toilet pooping?
No, she was just getting out of the shower.
Okay, my guy is creepy.
She was murdered. 47 stabbings to the heart.
Yeah.
Bottom right hand girl isn't nearly as hot as the rest of them.
Yeah, they didn't have very good sketch artists.
Is that a drawing of Ray DeVito? Who is that?
I don't know. But we're getting distracted. That's just a thing in the video that we're paused on. So no one called the police because she's a stripper. Her boyfriend's always yelling at her. He's super jealous. So they're constantly getting into fights. So all this commotion, the neighbor's just like, oh, fighting with the boyfriend again. So this guy is able to get away. In fact, the boyfriend is the main suspect. He's held in custody for 3 days under questioning about this. But of course, the boyfriend didn't do it. He had nothing to do with it. So this guy, Cleophas Prince Jr., is the man who performed the stabbing. And he got away with it. So February 16th, just a month later, he's on it again in the same complex.
Uh-oh.
The bright and welcoming apartment had been transformed into a scene of a nightmare. Janine lay sprawled on her bedroom floor, stabbed more than 30 times in the chest. Once again, clustered grotesquely around her heart, almost ritualistic in their precision. She had fought fiercely, with defensive wounds clearly visible on her arms and hands. Blood soaked her clothing, drenched her textbooks, and splattered the walls. Tragically, the attacker didn't just stop at murder. Evidence at the scene revealed that she had been SA'd, leaving behind critical DNA evidence, which would later prove invaluable to the police.
Yeah, Cleophas decided, like, why am I just murdering these chicks? I could also be raping them. So he went ahead and had his way with the body on Janine here, 21 years old. On April 3rd, so about a month after that, month and a half, Holly Tarr was visiting her brother's apartment. Holly Tarr is 18 years old from Michigan. This is down in San Diego. And she's taking a shower, left the door unlocked. This guy comes in, grabs a knife from the kitchen, one stab to the heart, out. 3 women in about 3 months, all killed by knives in their own kitchen. Then he takes a little break. May 21st, 1990, we have Alyssa Keller. This is pretty brutal. Play my clip number 3 from Disturbing.
All right.
Alyssa was violently attacked at night in her apartment, stabbed repeatedly in a frenzy of unimaginable brutality. Even her eyes were viciously slashed, disfiguring her beyond recognition. The attacker stole her jewelry before leaving.
Okay.
No SA, just took her jewelry.
Yep. Now he's stealing stuff from these victims.
Pick a lane, bro.
And her daughter, this woman's daughter, came home because she was out at like some school retreat or something.
Right.
So she comes home the next day to like find her mom like completely disintegrated for the most part, eyes slashed out.
Yeah.
Not great.
There was a key thing in there that I can never understand, where it's like she's taking a shower with the door unlocked, her door unlocked. Why do people not lock their doors? Why is it such a point of pride with people like, I live in a place where you don't even have to lock your doors?
I'm with you, Brian. I always have my doors locked at all times. And that's the thing about this guy, is that he's not a calculated killer. He's just looking for opportunities.
Yeah.
He just hears the shower on, tries the door.
Is this all in the same apartment complex?
This one was not. This is a different one.
So you would think that people would just be looking for people going around trying doorknobs.
Right. So now they're on to him. Now they're looking for this guy. Because now they're going, oh, this is a pattern. This isn't just this is something going on here. And they're trying to figure out what's going on. So he actually goes to East San Diego. Now he goes across town. And that's where he comes into a place that has a mother and daughter.
Ooh, double the pleasure.
Yep.
Amber's body had been moved after her death, positioned deliberately in the doorway between her bedroom and the hallway. She was unclothed, with her legs open. Pamela's body was also dragged and placed in the entryway of the home. She was unclothed and positioned just like her daughter. The mother and daughter were later found by the police, who described the scene as something straight out of a horror movie. With 6 murders in just 9 months, and each disturbingly similar, the public demanded answers.
Yeah, so that's Pamela, 42 years old, and her daughter, Amber, 18. Both stabbed to death and then positioned to spread eagle for some reason. What a fun treat for people who check out the crime scene.
That's what what's his name did. God, the whatever. There was a serial killer who used to just pose the bodies with like asshole facing the door. Like you just put them up. So like, they would just be like, what the fuck?
So that was
I forget his name.
That was in September.
He was a prankster.
That was in September, and now people are on the lookout, and the word is out, and people are locking doors. It's the whole thing. In January, he tried to get into a house, and someone saw him trying to get into a house, but it was locked, and they wrote down the license plate number. Like, this guy seems like a creep. He's trying to get into this stranger's house over here. So they called the police, and he knew that he got caught, so he fled to Birmingham, Alabama, where he's from, and he was arrested in March for petty theft, March of 1991, and they realize he's wanted for murders. So they collect some DNA from him. And it just so happens his DNA matches the DNA that was in Janine's vagina.
Get out.
So, yeah, so that's not great. So they're
What are
able
the
to,
odds of that?
They're able to pin him on that. By the way, he was in the Navy. If you want to pull up the photo of him,
I could hear his lawyer. What are the odds of that? 2 guys fucks that corpse?
This is him in the Navy. He was discharged for larceny. He was stealing.
Oh no!
From the Navy. It's not great.
Guilty.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
But this is the dumbest thing by far. Now, leaving the DNA evidence in the vagina, not a great move. But clip number 5, definitely the dumbest thing.
Disturbing. The police found the jewelry that was stolen from the victims, and they found it in Cleophas's girlfriend's jewelry drawer. He had gifted the jewelry as a Christmas present. His girlfriend Karl was unknowingly wearing the jewelry of murder victims.
What a sweet guy. I buy my wife new jewelry. I don't steal it from other women and then give it to her. I think
Jenny Jingles doesn't have any corpse jewelry on her?
No. I can promise you that.
I have a question. Did the same lady who took Tiffany's glamour shot there take this picture of him?
He looks so jolly, doesn't he?
This looks like a nice guy, just like this looks like the start of a sitcom. Like he just leans up against the thing.
He was charged with there were 27 charges, 6 counts of murder, rape, burglary, you name it. It's all in there. He's found guilty on all of the charges. The judge sentenced him to death. This is back in 1993, sentenced to death in California. And you know where he is now? In prison still. Because that's what California does. They love wasted money. So this guy is still alive and well, hanging with his buddies in the prison cell.
I feel like if a woman were to shit in front of this man, he would be disgusted by that. And I want you to take that into account before when you go
you're always wrapping your argument around mine. It seems unfair.
It's called strategy. You're welcome to do it too, Karl.
Although Vinny, if he's killing these women, he's stabbing them. Like part of that is losing your bowel control. So
it's true. Yeah, he's probably banging them
in
after
the
they
midst
shit.
of it. Yeah.
Wow.
Brian,
probably
good point.
Did he essay them then? Stab
That's why
them?
Brian's here.
He essayed them.
No,
then stabbed them.
because she put up a fight, so he had to kill her first.
Mm-hmm.
Cleophas Prince Jr. Vote for it at thecreepoff.com. All the cuzzaroos out there, much appreciated.
All right, Karl. I think we got another super chat. A couple super chats coming through. No, wrong one. Hunter Duke, thanks for the $4.99 coming in late. Congrats on the People's Champ for number 22. Emmett Smith's number. Also, Karl, I know you're promoting, but Sipcast does you no justice. Too much going on.
I actually had a good time last night. Simcast could be a little chaotic, and I wasn't sure what to expect, but I thought we had a good time.
All right. I've never watched it,
last
so
night.
I'm not really sure what's going on.
Oh, you're not a
with
simp? Is that why?
Probably not.
Hey, I want to point something out real quick, Vinny. Our buddy, you brought up Alex earlier. He's the guy who works behind the scenes for us and does a lot of great work. And he's the one who's always looking for fraud and counting up the votes.
Thank you for remembering to plug this.
He will be on Once Over with Kaylee. I believe it comes out tomorrow. They reviewed 1975 Australian film Picnic at Hanging Rock. And it's his first time ever being on camera. I don't even know what this guy looks like. So
I don't either. I talk to him all the time, multiple times a week. I've never spoken to him on the phone. I don't know what he looks like. I have no idea. So it's going to be a fun surprise for all of us.
Yes. Alex was nervous about it, I think, but I'm sure he did a fantastic job. He knows his stuff.
What if we find out he has like a hook arm or something weird?
Why would you assume that?
I'm not assuming that. I said, what if he has like a weird deformity?
I have weird deformities. You hang out with me.
I don't really hang out with you.
That's
I do a
true.
show with you.
That's a good point. In case you can't wait to get out of here.
Same.
I'm really looking forward to it.
You're the token disabled friend he doesn't need anymore.
Right, yes. Anyway, check out Alex on Once Over with Kaylee.
Definitely do
tomorrow
that, please.
night.
Good stuff.
Good
Sorry,
time here.
we're just teasing you, Alex. We love you.
No, you.
Mutant. I don't know. Might be a mutant. Could possibly have like all sorts of problems.
Before we get into my cop cam, Captain Boomy's coming in. Congrats, Vinny. Boat creeps soon, please. Boat creeps.
We did creep on a boat before.
Did we? Yeah, that sounds familiar.
We did creep on a boat. We could do it again, towards the summer. We could do lots of things.
Send in some suggestions, please, Captain Boomies.
Yeah. Add a 0. We'll change the episode right now to boat creeps.
Yeah. I'll make Brian do the research.
Yeah, Brian, give us your best boat creep. Go.
Best boat creep, Captain Ron.
Here we go. I think it's time for Karl's Cop Cam.
I can't wait to see Karl's Cop Cam. Fight with the cops for no reason. Will you please show me Karl's Cop Cam?
Lose all your rights, ruin your life.
Today's Cop Cam is unlike any other that we've ever had on the show. It was sent in by 2 listeners, Trent and Larry. Both sent this to me, so you know it's a good one. It's the longest Cop Cam I've ever had to cut up, but I think I did my best here to show you the highlights. Starts off with this woman, Nicole, getting pulled over for speeding, and she seems a bit flustered by this.
Here we go.
Well, you know why I pulled you over? You know what the speed limit is?
No.
Okay. Speed limit is 35.
Oh.
And you was doing well over it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I swear I only thought I was going 40.
The driver, 33-year-old Nicole Michelle Johnson, hands over a state ID. Sitting beside her in the front seat is a friend who she calls BB. The officer heads back to his cruiser to run a registration, but the information doesn't quite check out.
Vehicle requested not found.
All right. So it turns out this vehicle is not registered. It's not registered to her. So she also doesn't have a driver's license. That was just a state ID. They have to tow the vehicle. And so the officer's going to come back up and let her know, we got to tow this vehicle. She's kind of living out of the car. So she's got a lot of stuff in there she's got to take out. Clip number 2.
You don't have to register your house. Why do I have to register my car?
Good point.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys. I don't know what happened.
It happens to me too sometimes on StreamYard.
Yeah, I'm doing it a little different than I normally do, guys. So sorry about that.
I blame Brian.
Yeah, it's weird. I just watched this one yesterday. Literally just watched it last night. I watched tons of Cop Cams. This is an excellent one.
The reveal on this. I was hoping you hadn't seen it.
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
This is an excellent one.
All right, let's try this again. Sorry, everybody.
So you don't have a driver license?
No.
Okay. And also, this vehicle is not even registered. Those tags in there are fake tags. This car has to be towed. Yeah, you get everything out of it, but how long did you have this car?
Like almost 30 days.
As the officer returns to his cruiser to issue citations, Nicole and BB exit the vehicle. Nicole walks to the rear and opens the trunk, revealing several large bags tightly packed inside.
Okay, so at this point, and this is a weird thing they do in the state.
Sorry, go ahead.
The officer says, okay, I just need you to sign this ticket saying that you will show up to court in order to get a court date within 5 days. So for some reason, they're going to let her go, tow the car, and just hope she shows up to court in 5 days. But there's some things she says here that are going to be very interesting when we find out more about this.
Okay.
God
damn it. I hate you, StreamYard.
What are you doing?
Well, not her, but me and my kids literally living in the car. Like,
Ms. Johnson, I just need you to sign this. This is basically telling you that you have to go to Kelso Drive Courthouse within 5 days to request a court date. If you don't request a court date within 5 days, they can issue a warrant for your arrest. This is not meant to guilt.
be here in 5 days. I swear to God. Please. Because they next day, like, I can't go through anymore. Like, just take me home, please. I can't
take you. It's in the city. I can't go down there. There you go. This is not meant to guilt or just anything like that. Just basically saying,
I'm telling you, it's cool. I won't be here tomorrow. Tonight is my last night. What am I going to do? Like, I swear to
no,
God.
I still got to do my job until I explain to you.
I know, but I'm just saying.
So what I'm
like,
just explaining.
I'm not even talking about in Baltimore. Watch tomorrow, y'all. We're going to see me on the news. Y'all are going to see me make my big debut. I swear to God.
Did somebody tell her to get one of Dick Masterson's t-shirts?
Well, she is going to be on the news.
Okay.
It turns out she wasn't wrong about that. This isn't a bluff that she's going for. You heard her say that her and her kids live in that car, but it's interesting.
Yeah.
Because in clip number 4, the police officers noticed that as she's pulling out these boxes, something smells off.
Oh no.
It's really stinky.
And the thing is about this lady, if she had just been quiet, if she had been not like, I'm not going to be here in 5 days, just be like, okay, whatever you say, that's what I'll do.
She's going through it, Brian. I think she's having a little break from reality.
Yeah, she may be.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what happens.
Eric, do me a favor. Walk over to the car and just see what you smell. Not drugs or anything, but see if you smell anything other than drugs. Something dead or something.
Did you move in your car?
This way I live at.
What you hitting? No, seriously. I just need to find. I need to know. What is this right here?
Huh?
What is this?
A bunch of dirty clothes. A bunch of dirty.
That don't smell like dirty clothes.
Huh?
That don't smell like dirty clothes.
What do you mean? I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you right now.
All right, so Vinny, it seems like something terrible is going to happen, but it actually just has clothes that she has not laundered in several months, and that's what stinks. And
Well, that's what I'm upset about. I don't want to see her dirty ass.
and
drawers.
she's going to prove this because they're going to have her open this up and show the police what's going on in there. Let's look at all this dirty laundry.
So, clip number 5.
Yep.
You're gonna find a bunch of dirty blankets.
Yeah, but I didn't need this. I need to know what that smell is.
I am. I'm about to show you.
Nicole turns to the officer for help, and he carefully begins cutting through the thick layers with a knife.
You gotta get all the way through to the dirty pissy clothes.
Why you got all these blankets?
Huh?
Why you got all these blankets?
Because we stay in hotels, from the hotel to the car. Like I can even get the hotel.
No. You can finish it. I was just curious.
Oh yeah, I can even get to the hotel receipt for you.
Okay.
They want
You ain't got to go through that. I was just curious.
keep finding blankets.
I ain't got one blanket. Keep finding.
Oh, you can keep finding them.
What?
You see them right there. As soon as you open the suit. Huh?
Keep finding plastic.
Oh yeah, cause as soon as you open it, you gonna find them.
Let's stand on the front of this car and make sure she don't go nowhere.
After cutting through multiple layers of trash bags, officers finally uncover a black suitcase.
All right. Well, Vinny, we finally got somewhere. There's all these blankets. There's maggots and stuff. It's a real. It's an ordeal.
This is
what
the
we're seeing.
worst nesting doll I've ever seen.
Yeah, you ready for the big reveal?
No, I'm really not.
Clip number 6.
Oh, this is breaking my heart.
Open that bag up.
Go see clothes. Go see clothes. See clothes. All see clothes.
Open it up, ma'am.
I did.
Unroll the whole thing.
What? Open that up. Open that up. What the? Get the in! Put your hands up! Over! Trap! Turn over right now! You're the rest! Don't you move! Don't you move! Put your hands behind your back.
I've never seen a cop react like that. What the fuck? You want to get the hell out of there. This is a horror scene. So yeah, she's a runner. After opening all this stuff up for them, then she's like, I better get the fuck out of here. I would have ran before opening all that stuff up, but I don't know. That's just me. So clip number 7, the police are shook by what they just saw, as you're going to see in this clip.
Yeah, I am too.
Down and be quiet. You okay?
I'm trying, man.
You okay? No. Listen, I need you to calm down. I need you to calm down. I'm trying. No, I need you to focus. Listen, calm down. I need you to focus. Focus on her. Hey, get over there with her. Put your mask on. Put your mask on.
All right. Put your mask on. Mask up. Go on that rest.
Gloves, everything.
Everybody should have gloves and a mask on.
Man, yo. What's in there, bro? It's a baby, yo. Come on. Please. Relax, bro. I need you to breathe. Good instinct. Okay. I need you to breathe, okay?
Okay.
I need you.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. No.
Okay. So these cops are shook.
Do they not train these guys for this stuff though?
You can't be trained
Yeah.
for opening up a dead baby in a suitcase. There's no training for that, Vinny.
Yeah, they don't
That's
simulate that.
Yeah, right. There's nothing. It's not like flying an airplane. You can't do it on the ground for so many hours before you try it in the air.
See, this is one of those instances where I know I can never be a cop. My reaction to this is so violent.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would do if
They're
I had a
very
gun on
angry.
me.
They're very angry at Nikki.
If I had a fucking gun and I found this person with their dead child wrapped up, like I'm not gonna be here tomorrow, you're gonna find me on the news, all that shit. Oh my god.
There's numbers of times when they have to remind each other, cameras on, cameras on. You hear them say that a number of times. What is Olive doing?
Olive's played with her toy.
Okay, I thought she's over. All right, so now we get a little self-reflection from Nicole here, who's realizing that She did something wrong. Maybe we might not allow dogs in the studio anymore. If it's going to be a distraction.
You got a problem with my dog?
Yeah.
All she did was knock over a brown bag. I'm picking it up.
I'm speeding around with bodies in my car. I'm so dumb that I'm gonna get this.
So she is beating herself up. Like, why was I speeding? Why would I give the police a reason to pull me over?
I had to get there fast.
Right. Yeah. Why am I in a hurry? Where am I going?
Doesn't it seem to always be the way, though? People who commit crimes, like whether they're transporting drugs or dead bodies or whatever, they never have their car registered, or they don't have a license, or like the tail lights out. They're speeding. Any number of things.
DUIs because they were speeding. I'm like, dude, you're drunk. Drive the speed limit. What are you doing? It's so stupid. Don't give a reason.
She doesn't have insurance. She doesn't have it registered, and she used to have a baby. Yeah. What a great lady.
Yeah. So this is my clip number 9. We confirm what the police have seen here.
Oh, Karl.
What is this? Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. It's a little girl.
You hurt?
Yeah, you get the water. Take a walk. Take a walk.
I'm good.
Stand there. No,
I can't vision it. I can't vision it.
What the
is messing my head up? I can't vision it.
After telling the tow truck driver his services will no longer be needed, officers make the difficult decision to get a closer look in order to confirm what lies beneath the maggot-covered blanket.
I can lift it up. It doesn't really bother me, but it's got to be a 3 or 4 year old kid. Get it? My gloves are already. The problem is the body is this
It's in a bad
thin.
position. Yes.
Oh my God, dude, that's a 5. That's a 5.
That's a 5-year-old white child.
100%.
Oh, Jesus.
Did they just say it's a 5-year-old white child?
They did. Now, they were off on that. I think that there was, a
lot of maggots.
Yeah.
That's a lot of maggots.
The flesh hasn't been alive for some time, as we're going to find out. So it actually is a 7-year-old black girl. It's very malnourished, so they think it's 5. Then we find out that Nicole is crazy. This is clip number 10.
Visibly wrestling with her own thoughts.
I knew it was the reason why I felt like I knew it was the reason we just kept going through. So I said, I can't take no more. Look, since I said I can't take no more, here we go. Much, much more. But that's what they told me. They said I was going to keep it punished and keep it punished and keep it punished. Is there no such thing as a death penalty still?
I fucking hope so, cunt.
At this point,
I think so.
we need to have it. I don't think if I would have known, I would have ran before trying to do it. Like, was even politely, excuse me, can you cut this for me?
She's running through to her head. She's like, why did I cooperate with the police? They were just going to find the body. What the fuck was I thinking? I could have done anything other than that. Would have been a better decision.
She could have left this shit in the car and been like, go ahead, tow it.
Yeah, right. Good point.
Like, leave all her stuff behind and just go.
Yes. No license, no anything.
Yeah.
That's the best move. She could have been gone.
Could have been gone for sure. She didn't want to be in Baltimore. Who wants to be in Baltimore? Nobody does.
Nobody wants to end up in a trunk in Baltimore.
So detectives are talking to BB, the passenger in this, and she was saying, I didn't pull the clip, but she was saying the R word. She's like, she's retarded. Officer, you got to just let her go. She doesn't know anything about this. She's retarded. And my clip number 11, they come to the same conclusion.
The detectives investigators note it was clear that BB was mentally challenged and had no knowledge of the incident. They contact her mother and arrange for her to be taken home. As for Nicole, her vague story isn't enough to satisfy investigators, given the second horrifying discovery made at the crime scene.
I really want you to help me out to find out how these children ended up like this.
Children?
Okay. Children? Mm-hmm. Both? Mm-hmm.
Both. We got them. We found them both. Remember earlier when she said I live in the car with my kids?
She wasn't lying.
She wasn't lying. She lives in the car.
Where was the other one? In the glove box?
Well, we're going to find that out in my clip number 12 here.
Christ.
The second child came only after homicide detectives began sorting through Nicole's belongings, though the signs had been present from the very start.
Me and my kids literally living in the car. Like, you sleeping around with the bodies in my car. It was okay. And the whole time I had them.
In a black and yellow plastic bin, buried beneath the bags and the suitcase containing the little girl, were the aged remains of a small boy. The child's body had been wrapped in blankets and placed in multiple layers of trash bags, similar to the girl. Their relation to Nicole comes as even more of a shock.
Do you recognize this person at all? Who's that? Who is that?
It's not even their mom.
Nope.
That's their mother?
Mm-hmm.
Who are they?
But that's when I had them. If you look at it, when I had them.
So that's who?
That's Shasta.
And that's who?
Remember,
Okay.
when you look at them when she had them and when I had them, you probably got this picture off her page, but it definitely came from mine.
Okay.
Because if you look at them when she had them, they were very not taken care of.
Mom of the year over here. So she's the aunt. This is her niece and nephew, 5 and 7 years old, who were.
This woman has the audacity to call the mother a bad parent.
Yeah, she does it a lot. I didn't pull out a clip that goes on and on and on, but this interrogation, she really has a problem with her sister and what kind of parent she is. And they find all the text messages between them. So the sisters reached out to her like, "Hey, can I see the kids? Can I come visit the kids?" And she's like, yeah, we'll get around to it one of these days.
For months, it seemed, right? Yeah.
The daughter had been dead for 14 months when this occurred. The son for 2 months. So that body was decomposing for 14 months when the police were like, whoa.
Okay, so
that's what we're talking about.
They're going to have to plead insanity because, like,
well, yeah,
to me,
she is insane.
Well,
yes.
But there's also the fact that she wrapped it in so many layers. Like every couple of months, she had a couple blankets and more layers.
Yeah.
That shows fucking some type of cognizance as to what's going on here and trying to cover it up.
Well, listen to this. They found the last hotel room she stayed in.
Right.
And you know what she left behind there?
Let me guess. One of the kids' arms.
2 stuffed animals. A boy and a girl with ribbons on them that say always and forever.
Oh.
She had like some memorial.
Well, she doesn't need those anymore.
Some memorial service. And it turns out, the coroner looked at these kids. They were beat up pretty good. Turns out she beat the daughter to death 14 months ago. She just punched her and smacked her around. The kid fell over, hit her head and died. And then the boy.
So then you're telling me the boy for the next year is living in a car with his crazy aunt and his dead sister in the trunk.
Yes, Vinny. That's what I'm telling you. This boy. And she's claiming
this might be Vinny's last episode.
This is a brutal one.
I cannot tell you what I wish on this woman without losing our channel.
She's claiming that the boy got a cut on his leg and just bled out or something. But the coroner didn't really find any evidence of that. Just that the boy was also beat to shit and she pummeled him and killed him.
You know those black and yellow totes, man. Whenever you see one of those black and yellow totes, check it. If somebody's driving, just check it. Just say, what do you got in there? Just check it.
Yeah.
Well, isn't it weird too? Like you can see she's not thinking clearly because it was like wrapped up so well. Like just pull up to a dumpster, throw it in there, and go on.
Chuck it off a bridge, throw it in the river.
Like, any number of things rather than keeping it with you.
Right, because it stinks. The only person who wants to hang out with you is a retard.
Yeah.
It's got to be horrific.
Whole BB.
Reliable BB.
Yeah. They call her BB. Her real name is Angela, but they call her BB because when she rattles her head, it's what it sounds like rattling around.
Yes. One brain cell. Did you feel bad for BB though, Brian?
And at the beginning I did because she seemed like she had no idea what was going on. She was like, and the other lady too, with Nicole, was like, don't arrest her. She doesn't have anything to do with it. But they got to arrest her. So I did kind of feel bad for her.
They brought her to the precinct. She's just like, why am I arrested? I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, she had no idea.
What's going on? They finally were like, all right, you can go.
Wow.
One last clip. She did. This happened back in 2021. So yes, she has
ultimately pleaded guilty on August 13th, 2024 to 2 counts of first-degree child abuse, resulting in death. She was sentenced in February 2025 to life in prison, with all but 50 years suspended. as well as an additional 5 years of supervised probation upon her eventual release.
How do you not plead insanity on this? But anyway,
I just think there's too much evidence to show she tried to cover it up for her to actually get away with insanity.
But that is insane. Like we were saying.
No,
like,
agreed.
Throwing it off a bridge shows you you're not insane.
Well, beating up a child to death.
No, it's
and
not
then trying
great.
to cover it up.
Vinny, are you
in
saying-
itself is not insane.
Whose side do you think I'm on?
Well, it sounds like you're on the side of I don't know.
No, it's not great. I agree with you there.
Yeah. Listen.
But it is like you just can't even begin to imagine the mindset that it takes to do what she did. It just.
And Brian, to do that to both of the kids a year apart from each other, like she is.
Yeah, like where was she? Where was she the whole time? Just like because she's like, yeah, I'm going to hotels. I'm like, where is she getting the money to go to all these hotels?
I think because she talks about a few times she's selling her ass. She says, I think she's a hooker.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I remember her saying that.
I think she's a prostitute. On top of it.
Fucking imagine being the John who shows up at a hotel room during that year where the boy.
I hope that isn't your pussy. Oh, thank God it's not.
Let me just get this black suitcase out of here.
But
the boy's in the closet with the body just hiding.
Can I just point out the mom is not a great mother. So lest we think that this is all the aunt's fault, she probably shouldn't have had the kids in the first place.
I still feel like this is all the aunt's fault, Karl.
The mom probably should have been a better mother.
I feel like the world failed these children, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah, the mom was not the most attentive. Like they did show text messages of her saying like, "Hey, Wendy, I want the kids to meet their younger sibling, who I guess she had a different kid."
Another kid, right?
But it's like, how many times? Like I have a niece. Now, if I ask my sister, like, "Hey, I want her to come over," and it was even a couple days, I'd be like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Yeah,
not months on end.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like the mom cared that much. There's a few text messages, but she's just like, whatever.
Yeah. She's got her hands full with the other kid in CPS.
Whatever.
Do
you see why I'm in a weird mood today, Vinny? This is what I'm spending my morning on.
I was giving you a whole speech about, hey, look out the bright side. At least you're not dead in a suitcase in the back of that lady's car. Now I feel bad.
It's rough. It's rough.
BB's Kids 2 is going to be the name of this episode. BB's Kids, we don't survive. We ride and die.
Yep.
Hey, oh, shit. Karl, I think it's time for some voicemails. And we also have to check in on our new Scum Parade jingle contest.
All right.
The Creep Off voicemail segment is brought to you by the City of Syracuse. Already missed a certain somebody Hulk out? No worries. Come watch our meth heads get tasered. We put on shows every hour. See you in Syracuse.
That's a good one. That one made me laugh this morning. First voicemail came in from our pal, the Podcast Prophet.
Hey boys, Podcast Prophet here. Holy Spirit is speaking through me. Also maybe a couple of White Claws because I am, of course, a classy prophet. I don't know if this is a creep in the wild or not, but I was at the bank the other day and the cashier, I said I need $50, and she goes, withdrawal? So I says, I need $50. Anywho, I got a wheel of consequences idea. Hear me out. I think you can do it. Listen to John Mellencamp's Small Town and take a shot every time he says small town. I think you only need to listen to it once for it to be a good consequence. Twice might kill you. Hell, once might kill you. Anyways, thank you. Fuck you. Bye.
What am I, Karmic X now?
I would love to see that. The small town stream.
Should we blackout drunk on the internet? No, thank you.
Yeah, you're gonna end up saying something you're gonna regret.
I'm a man who comes from the valley of men who don't do dumb shit.
The Valley of Men.
Whatever the fuck Karmic.
He's awesome.
Boom.
Hey, Karl. Hey, Sidekick. It's Beach Took. I'm just calling in on the meth lady out of Wisconsin Rapids. I've actually lived about an hour from there my entire life, and every time I've been through there, it has been a complete shithole. It is a Syracuse of the Midwest of the ultimate degree. When I was in high school, there was a pretty big contention where kids were told never to go there because that's where all the kids in my school would get their drugs. It was just a whole shit show. Town's a fucking crater. Thank you. Fuck you. Bye.
Shocker. There's shitty places in Wisconsin.
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed. Everything bad is compared to Syracuse. That's fun.
I'll tell you what. We really did a number on that city.
Mm-hmm.
I remember in school, all the kids in my class got their drugs from Karl. So, whatever. Last voicemail I have. We're going to listen to some songs.
Listen up, you freeloaders. If you are watching the creep off without paying Vinny and Karl, you are simply doing it wrong. The most recent bonus episode was simply peak. It had Hulk Hogan. It had Podcast Hitman. It had incredible cop cams. It's got everything. Good money. It's worth it. Thank you. Fuck you. Bye.
All right. I'm going to approve that message.
Agreed.
I'm Karl and I approve that message. I wish we have to pay that guy to leave that voicemail.
Not a penny. He paid us.
Nice.
What a sucker.
We do.
Oh, wait, I forgot to mute that.
We do a fantastic bonus episodes. Consider supporting the show. Patreon.com/thecreepoff.
Yep. Or you can become a member of this channel. You'll get them too. But if you do go to Patreon, you get some merch. And I'm actually working on doing some updates to our merch. We're going to do some new stickers and stuff like that.
Slow down. It's too much. It's too much.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
Slow down and give it up too much. Oh, fuck you,
We're being
Karl.
too good to the listeners, Vinny.
So we have next week this is your last and final week to submit for this. We said the first week in August, we were going to pick a winner, and we had 2 submissions from our pal, Mr. Magenta, that came in last night.
He does great stuff.
Now, one of these is a deep cut that I'm going to explain what it's from.
Okay.
The late, great Hulk Hogan made an album called Hulk Hogan and the Wrestling Boots Band. We've discussed this before. And when I appeared on Shitty Song of the Week with Brandon, I brought a song called Beach Patrol, which is so horrendous. I'm not going to play it on here because we will get flagged immediately.
I remember.
But it is one of the worst songs I've ever heard.
Yep.
Well, here is the Beach Patrol, Creep Patrol, Scum Parade jingle for Mr. Magenta.
I was walking down the street looking for some ass.
What happened?
I was walking down the street looking for some assholes. Had my iPhone set to the creep off station. I saw a bunch of creeps, a scummy situation. I bet they want to give me ass time out the rest of citation.
Creep patrol. We like it creepy, creepy, creepy. So start the scum parade. So let's get creepy, creepy, creepy.
All right. Now, as a
that's great. Good job, Mr. Magenta.
If you are a current wrestling fan, and just in general, there is one particular wrestling theme that has hit the mainstream over the past year, Karl.
Okay.
It's a song called Kingdom. It's what Cody Rhodes comes out to. And here's our Kingdom version of the Scum Parade theme song.
A scum parade, vile souls, all these creeps out of control. Watch them throwing babies down the street. The chat is here and all the bros, so come on, Vinny, start the show. Hide the children, fat wives, and the old. Whoa.
Okay.
Nice.
So we're going to play all of them again for you next week. Make sure you tune in and help us pick
a winner.
Great
job, everyone. Thank you for doing that.
All right. So, Karl, let's hit up some more super chats real quick.
Mr. Hannah, just drop in and say hi, buddies. Sup, BJ?
Hey, Mr. Hannah.
Now, is this the Mr. Hannah who Hannah and him broke up like over a year ago?
I think so, yeah.
I think it might be time to move on, Mr. Hannah.
Time to change
if
your name.
that's, yeah, if that's you.
Good seeing you, Coleman.
John's ear mites coming in. Here's some of that money the last caller demanded. Thank you, John's ear mites. We got to play that voicemail every episode.
Yeah, I'm gonna save that one.
I like it.
CC, thanks for the $4.99. Happy anniversary to my pie. P.S. Vinny Winnie.
What happened to Vinny Spinny?
No, it's. I'm not spinning anything.
I
You
know
are.
it sucks.
You are, you stupid jerk.
It sucks.
Karl, it's time for a Scum Parade. You
All
ready,
right, let's
buddy?
go.
All right, hold on. Let's get back to the right page.
Scum Parade, take me on a raid.
of these fuck charades that these creeps have made. Scum Parade, Vinny and Karl gonna tell you about some fuck shit. Scum Parade, like stories of a kid fucked by his mom or dad, soaking up the blood of a cat. Scum Parade.
Alberta, Utah County, Karl. A man was arrested last week and accused of placing his cellular phone in a bathroom at a dairy farm to record a woman using the restroom.
Mm-hmm.
Gentleman's name is Drew Sparrow. He's 44 years old, of Weston, Idaho. He was arrested for investigation of voyeurism and recording. Now, on June 26th, a woman entered the restroom at a dairy farm in Alberta when she noticed a large amount of paper towels near the toilet. The woman moved the paper towels to find an iPhone that was recording. She stopped the recording, which was close to 20 minutes long. Now, this is what we call phishing. This is what we're talking about earlier with Brian. This guy put this phone in there hoping eventually somebody would, use it. Now, she deleted the video, according to a police booking affidavit. The woman put the phone in her pocket and was stopped by Drew Sparrow on her way out, who asked her if she had his phone. And she said no, then asked for his name.
What an idiot.
So this guy was using his Find My Phone tracer app on the iPhone.
Yep.
And he's going around going, oh, somebody got it. Somebody got it. And he's got his other phone and he's going around and it's showing that it's right at this woman. Did I ever tell you how accurate that thing is?
How accurate is it?
They're very accurate.
Yeah.
I used it in Walmart because I have an AirTag on my wallet. My wife sends me to Walmart. I dropped my wallet somewhere in the store, in a fucking Walmart.
You really are a buffoon.
The biggest. And I leave, I'm at a gas station, I'm going to get my card out to pay, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I go on to find my phone, and it shows my phone is inside of, or my wallet's inside of the Walmart. I go up, and I'm looking around, and I found it, and it takes me directly to the customer service counter and points directly at the counter in a certain spot. It says 0 feet. And I said, hey, did somebody just turn in a wallet over here? And the young idiot kid behind the counter goes, nope. I said, well, it says it's right here. Could you look? And he's like, no, there's nothing here. He opens up a drawer, flips around, goes, there's nothing there. But there was a kid who was here 10 minutes ago. If somebody turned it in, they might have turned it into him. You come back when he's done with break for a half hour. So now I have to stand around at the Walmart for a half fucking hour, Karl. I don't know why I'm telling this story right now.
Yeah, it's
but
worse.
When the kid comes back up and I walk up with my thing on and I go, hey, this thing says that my wallet's in there. And he goes, oh, is this it? Opens the same drawer that the other kid fucking folded around it, stuck his stupid hands in, and hands me my wallet. He goes, here you go, sir.
I'm not surprised that there's really dumb employees at Walmart. I am surprised that someone would actually return that to the lost and found.
That's shocking.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying to you.
That's
They worked,
impressive.
and it took me right where it was. And I'm still thinking maybe it didn't work. I'm looking through the fucking store, retracing my steps, but it took me right to where it was. So those trackers are very accurate.
Okay. So
here's the problem with this story, though.
Yeah.
This woman then went and turned her the phone in to the police station. Drew's still tracking it, everybody. The woman put the phone, gave the phone to the Utah County Sheriff's Office. He tracked the phone to the location to the Sheriff's Evidence and Forensics Building. On July 3rd, Sparrow spoke with the sheriff's deputy, asking before the call ended, what am I looking at here? Fines, fees, jail time? What do I need to do to get my phone back here?
This is how addicted people are to their phones. This really, when we need to point to an example where we go, phones are bad, this is it right here. Imagine you get your drugs confiscated or someone steals your drugs. The last thing you would do is go to the police and be like, hey, that's my Coke. Can I just, my buddy grabbed it.
What am I looking at? What am I looking at?
Yeah. Can I just get that back? This fucking
Slap
guy
on the
needs
wrist.
his phone so badly that he's literally turned himself into the police to get it back. And I have a question. Aren't there websites out there we can watch girls pee? The lighting's probably better. They probably have multi-camera angles and shit. Like, why does this guy think he needs to film this?
Because this is a real sickness. It's the hunt, Karl.
It's like when people film concerts on their phone. I'm like, dude, this concert's going to be up multi-camera shoot with perfect sound on YouTube next month. You really need to have this on your phone? Who cares?
I wonder, like, how high traffic could a dairy farm bathroom be?
You wouldn't pick a dairy farm bathroom?
No, I would go into Walmart or like a high traffic area where like I have a selection of a lot of. Yeah.
Airports are where people are shit up a storm.
People get in a lot of trouble.
There's some aggressive shitting going on at airports. They got to get it out.
You guys want to keep talking about perverts? Because I got another one I want to introduce you to. This fucking guy. Here we go. And every time with goddamn StreamYard. Boom.
So that's an AI rendition of an alien?
No, this is a Crowder.
Real person. Okay.
Yeah, he's 36 years old, and he was arrested last Tuesday after he was captured on security cameras crouching near a woman's ass and sniffing her rear end in the women's section of a Burbank Empire Center department store.
Fuck, man. This is what I was talking about earlier, Brian, with like, thank God I don't have this kink where I have to go around and sniff strangers' assholes.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it couldn't be more dangerous in terms of like you know, like we said, like you're walking around, you can glimpse a woman not wearing a bra and there's no harm done. It's like you have the approach has to like, what's your approach? How do you do it? Like you just walk by? Is it like a drive-by sniff or you
drop your wallet at the Walmart? Whoop!
Have you seen my wallet? First of all, I have to say that the only defense for this is if your parent is a golden retriever. Like the only defense. Yes. But to answer your question, Brian, here's how they do it. Let's show you the video.
Oh, great.
So this guy got busted a few years ago doing this inside of a Barnes and Noble, and he was caught. This is the second time he's been caught doing this exact same thing. He was following this woman around, and she filmed it and put it on TikTok.
So many people have come to me saying that they recognize the guy.
It felt like anywhere I moved, he kept following me. So I recorded just in case he was trying to say anything or do anything to me. But I definitely didn't expect him to do this. Like, what?
Pretending to be like crouching down by a bookshelf and then coming behind me and smelling me. And he does the same thing to another girl in the video as well.
Oh, that's what she's upset about. I thought I was special, but he's just sniffing all the girls' asses.
Yeah, I thought my ass had a scent that was irresistible to this man, but it turns out he's just smelling any old ass.
Dude, can at least just go up and have a porn addiction like the rest of us? You don't have to leave the house, dude.
I would like to think that if like he sniffed my butt, he wouldn't smell anything through clothing and stuff. Like I feel like I'm clean enough that like what scent is he detecting though?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I think this is one of those cases where he is actually hoping
it smells.
Hoping there's a
it's
problem.
hoping there's something going on.
He needs to go to a nursing home if that's what he wants.
Yeah.
I think he needs to go to jail.
Okay.
He did that in 2023, a few years ago. And this particular time happened. He was inside of a woman's apparel section. He ran away and got away, but they ended up taking him into custody inside a nearby Walmart. He's due back in court on Friday, everybody. He seems like a lot of fun.
Seems like a creep.
Agreed.
To be honest.
This is we were going to do this story last week, Karl, and I bailed on it because there wasn't enough information yet. This is Jerry Lee Martinez. He's 45 years old. And we're talking a lot about Walmart bathrooms today.
Yeah.
Kingsville police, I believe this happened in Texas, responded to a Walmart store before 10:30 on July 14th. After receiving a call, the maintenance worker discovered a newborn child in a bathroom trash can while taking out the garbage.
You'll notice something like that.
Yep.
You'll notice.
Yep. Just like that cop did. In the aftermath, officers reviewed the store's security camera footage and discovered that a 17-year-old girl had entered the bathroom where she remained for about 40 minutes before leaving the store and getting into a car in the parking lot.
She pushed that thing out quick.
Well,
Impressive.
There's a reason why she was able to get it out so quick. Police were ultimately able to track down the teenager's car, performed a traffic stop before taking her to the hospital for treatment. The teen's father, Jerry Lee here, was arrested and charged with sexual assault of a child after she told investigators that her father was the father of her baby.
Now, Vinny.
Yeah.
I am not saying you should knock up your daughter. I'm not
You
saying
should
that.
say that.
I'm
That's
not
something
saying
you
you
say.
should knock up your daughter.
Nope.
If you do, home birth. You don't bring her to Walmart to give birth to the kid.
You don't let your child give birth at Walmart. I agree. But here's the thing. Jerry Lee here thought he took care of it.
Oh.
You see, because she told the investigators that he took her to Mexico earlier in the day to have an abortion before she gave birth to the stillborn in the Walmart bathroom.
By the way, Mexican abortion is my new band name. I want you to check it out.
Isotopes are done.
Yeah, I'm only into Mexican abortion now. That's my new thing.
They tried to, the Walmart employees tried to perform life-saving measures on the infant. They were just giving it Tylenol. like these fucking idiots in a Walmart.
What a procrastinator this father is, though. Like, how far along was this chick in her pregnancy that she's giving birth in the Walmart? I feel like that's not something I'd procrastinate. I'd be like, we got to get this abortion going pronto.
The only thing that this guy did, that I'm not even gonna make this joke, but he started molesting her when she was 15 at least.
Yeah.
She wasn't like a little kid. So I'm just saying.
She could handle it.
At least he waited until puberty to start fucking her. What a guy. Jesus, Vinny. I can't believe you just said that.
Always look on the bright side of
Mr.
life.
Hannah wants a Mexican abortion t-shirt. Yeah, we could maybe that'll be our new merch.
Oh man, Mexican abortion. Oh man.
I mean, didn't Kanye's mom die going to Mexico for some procedure? Like, doesn't it seem like that happens a lot when people go to Mexico for different procedures? They're either dying or abortions half-assed.
Or if they go to Turkey to get their teeth done. Yeah, very dangerous things.
I saw a guy the other day who looked just like that gentleman. I gave him a quarter. The Avenue.
Have you seen this new homeless guy with his dog, Vinny, right at the intersection down there?
Where?
The annoying intersection with Winton near the railroad tracks.
Oh yeah.
This guy's got a dog out there. The dog wears sunglasses and a wig and a hat. He's making a fortune. This guy's crushing it. Everyone's giving him money. It's the coolest fucking dog anyone's ever seen.
I have some thoughts. What are you doing?
I got a dog that only costs me money.
Right. That's what I
need
mean.
to get him a wig and some sunglasses.
Into income.
That's pretty smart. That's pretty smart. So either way, he is up on a lot of charges for this, and he has a $600,000 bond, and he's going to be back in court.
And his girlfriend dumped him.
Yep.
On top of all of it.
You're cheating on me? You can't cheat on. You got to be faithful. All right, last creep, and oh boy, is this one a doozy. Look at this fucking piece of shit. Disturbing new information has been released in the case of prominent French left-wing LGBT activist who ran an international pedophile network, Pierre-Alain Cotineau. He's 33 years old, was arrested in September of last year after being traced back to the horrific sexual torture of a 4-year-old disabled girl.
Jesus.
He first became a target for investigators when they became aware of a violent child sexual abuse video being exchanged through Telegram. The video appeared to show a disabled girl being abused by an adult man. Incredibly, investigators were able to ascertain the whereabouts of the young victim by tracing the sale and shipment history of a very unique medical bed seen in the footage.
Yeah, you got to buy
amazing.
generic. You got to buy generic furniture if you're going to start filming these types of movies.
That's right.
Yeah, got to go to IKEA. That's where you want to go to.
Child
furniture.
Was reportedly placed in Cotineau's care after he obtained approval from Child Welfare Services to become a foster parent just months before the filmed abuse took place.
Oh, so he wanted this kid in show business immediately, huh?
He's a stage parent.
Yep, he's one of these stage parents. Just like, nope, we're gonna get you right into show business.
After being charged with aggravated offenses against a minor in October of 2024, including the abuse of authority and distribution of illegal material, the investigation into Mr. Cotineau actions widened this February, with authorities determining that he was not just a child rapist, but the head of an entire pedophile network that stretched across Europe. In messages posted on the dark web forums, Cotineau boasted about having children available for SA. As Redux previously reported, Cotineau allegedly offered up children and babies for men to R. During the prearranged sessions, the men would film the R of the victims, with some of them seemingly to have been drugged to make them easier to assault.
Question: do child rapists ever not film them performing crimes? It seems like that's part of it, right? Like they have to film themselves.
I honestly cannot answer that question.
It just seems like that's always part of it. They're like, I really want to bang that kid, and can someone please film it? Can I get one of you guys to volunteer? I'd rather not just set up a camera in the room. I want to.
And if you're going to film it, like, yeah, like why on your phone? Like get a separate video camera, a separate hard drive. Don't connect your computer to the internet. Like there's ways, you would think.
What I really
but these guys don't care. They're just
They don't. They want it
too
on their
loose.
phone. They want to be able to get to it immediately.
Yeah.
The worst part of this to me is that they were drugging the kids before they did it.
Actually, that's the best part.
No, there's no sport in that.
If I'm a 5-year-old getting fucked, I want as much Xanax as you have.
Yeah,
Well, I'm just
exactly.
saying,
shot of whiskey too, please.
Give the kids a fighting chance is all I say. It's like going to one of those hunting lodges and they bait the deer.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
It's outrageous.
The boy had been placed. Okay, here we go. There was another young boy, approximately 3 years of age, who was seen in videos surrounded by several naked men and being arred. In some videos, the boy is awake. In others, he appears unconscious. And even more videos show the child on all fours with a collar around his neck and a leash attached. The boy had been placed in Cottonell's care on multiple occasions in early 2024. One man who was interviewed by investigators described Cottonell had, in fact, drugged the child as suspected by hiding Xanax, poppers, and sleeping pills in the boy's yogurt snacks.
Jesus.
More
yogurt, please.
Here's your granimals.
Yeah.
At least 4 victims have been identified in total, but investigators suspect there may be more. Now, disturbingly, also reported that the authorities had been made aware of this piece of shit sexual barbarism as early as 2007, but had never taken any action to monitor him. According to the outlet, his mother turned him in when he was 13 years old after she discovered he had been essaying another child in their home.
But he's like, yeah, but I'm gay, so it's good. I'm okay. All right.
I'm so proud of
Nothing
you.
to see here.
Fucking. Oh, man. No legal action was ever taken against him for this abuse. Measures that may have prevented him from being able to foster a child later on would have gone into effect had somebody have done something about that in 2007.
Jesus Christ.
He was described as a extremely prolific LGBT activist and former political candidate for La France and Insoumis. I don't know what that means. A hard left party run by former leader of the left party, Jean-Luc Mélenchon. He came in third in the most recent French presidential elections. He also co-founded multiple, not this guy, Macron. He also co-founded several LGBT activist groups. And in 2018, he was elected president of the Rainbow Shelter and hosted the community's first ever forum to combat homophobia and transphobia. Great guy.
Great guy. Hiding in plain sight.
He's currently in custody awaiting trial with an investigation ongoing to identify other involved parties. Holy shit. I hope this guy rots.
It's been a rough one today, Bri.
It really has been. Like a lot of
yeah, this has been
getting theirs.
Yeah, it's not great.
Getting theirs.
Come up.
All right, let's hit up a couple super chats before Karl has to spin the wheel of consequences. Oh, this is what happens when the guy's running around sniffing butts. Down, boy. Bad.
Yeah, you got to hit him with a newspaper.
And Rumble Trenchcoat a Columbo podcast. Thanks for the $5. I think hipster PDFs do better because they use Polaroids.
I see what you did there.
That's a good point. Not really.
No, it actually makes a lot of sense.
King Caprese, thanks for the $2. Oh, Karl, who's your creepiest Frenchman?
Oh,
it's probably this guy. I think we just talked
I
about
think
him.
it's the first lady. You gonna sue me too?
That's wild.
It's crazy.
Brian, you're gonna stick around for this, right?
I am, of course.
Good. Karl, why don't you? I'm gonna move this over so you can get back here. Look out! I'll bite his leg. Karl's gonna spin the wheel, everybody. All right. So again, winner's choice. Patreon super chat money is number 2. Harrison Young's living room baseball skin team is number 3. $100 to podcast Hitman. Detroit dinner with the listener. Stuttering John set and an open mic. One day with Clearwater Chad or pass the spin. Now let's pop in here real big. Karl, spin that wheel.
Let's go number 8. Here we go. Number 1, it's your choice.
Yay! Winner's choice, everybody.
Oh, that's fun.
Well, Oh no.
I think something broke.
What happened? The wheel broke?
I see what happened. Yeah, you broke the wheel. Way to go.
I'll tell you what, Vinny. I got an idea for you.
I'm listening.
Why don't you take a poll or suggestions from the listeners? And of course, you can factor in your own, weight in your own opinion on it. And let this be a cliffhanger so you can announce on the next episode what my consequence will be.
So with the day with Clearwater Chad, are you opposed to handcuffs? Being handcuffed to Clearwater Chad for a day?
Yes! Opposed to that. What the fuck?
What if we change it
What, are we
to?
changing things now?
I'm
You're
just
making it
asking
worse?
you. Like, I want to know what the rules are. I
So,
mean,
Detroit dinner with a listener. What if I also set you on fire during that? Would that be like, no? You're not adding more things.
okay. So he says no to the fire. All right, I'll cross that one off. You see, to me, the Harrison Young's living room baseball seems like a no-brainer because you have to play on the Skids team, which is just funny.
Yeah,
It's
and
awesome.
then you have to film it. So that's also funny. So I will put a poll up. It'll be up on the Patreon. It'll be open for everybody if you want to head over there and check it out. And we'll decide on next week's show. I'll make the announcement. I'm with you.
All right, buddy. Sounds good.
People want you to have to do Stuttering John said at an open mic.
That's fun too. Yeah,
I'd have
That
to
is
pick
a good one.
Do you prepare? Oh, man.
All right. Point Dabble Points coming up at 4:00 on my channel. Come check that out. We're going to be talking about Aaron Himmelt's big weekend. He had his 11th anniversary, of course. I got an amazing Stuttering John clip from the Howard Stern show with evil David Letterman on there. And Opie talking about us Jocktobering him. Some of that's going to be happening as well.
Oh, boy. I'm glad that the spirit of Point Dabble Point is still alive, everybody. We will be back next week. Bryan Johnson, where can everybody find you?
Oh, go to tellhimstevedave.com. That's all you got to do. You'll find everything you need there. You'll find merchandise. You'll find the podcast. You'll find it all. Patreon.
Go find it, everybody. I love Tell 'em Steve Dave.
Always
also,
a delight.
you know what I would like to do is also give a little nod to the Drew Lane show. I've really been enjoying Drew Lane recently.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I like his show a lot.
Yeah, in fact, I was listening this morning. You know, they record on Sundays and put it out Monday morning or Sunday night, but I was listening this morning. We didn't talk about this, but in the Scum Parade, I was thinking about addressing the fact that this guy, Bradford James Gilly, stabbed 11 people in a Walmart yesterday in Michigan.
Right.
They were between the ages of 29 and 85, 6 of them over 60. He's going around stabbing people in wheelchairs.
You should have brought him.
They're all expected to survive. He has 2 self-published books about being a born-again Christian. In the books, he claims to be Jesus. Now, what's amazing is bystanders, there was a guy with a gun. These bystanders grabbed this guy and held him at gunpoint until the cops arrived and arrested him. So
how do you not just shoot the guy in the head who's stabbing people in wheelchairs if you have a gun?
I know. Props to this guy. Well, it was a black guy. It's probably an illegal gun, but still, props to him.
He was a Marine, that guy.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Brian knows about all the stuff.
I got
Yeah, I've got nothing to do all day except to keep up.
I love it.
All right, kids. We'll see you next week. Remember, it's nice to be important.
It's more important to be nice.
Good gear.